Cock, president and founder of Giant Jacks Media, and always doing this to add value to you to help you grow your business, nurture your business. And I work with a ton of executive coaches, Vistage shares, attorneys, tax professionals, you name it, and helping them to add efficiency and identifiable and repeatable processes to their businesses to grow. And so today I'm talking about LinkedIn Live and LinkedIn events. These are incredible tools that you can use right now to grow your business. And so let's jump into this. You're going to love this one. Okay, let me share my screen here and show you what I'm talking about. You can follow along. And LinkedIn Live, I'm going to walk through the why and the how of using it. And so the why of using LinkedIn Live along with LinkedIn events, and we all have this, by the way. So LinkedIn's rolled this out to everybody, and uh, you should have it. The way you can tell if you have LinkedIn Live is go in and create an event in your LinkedIn site. And when you click on the type of event, there's a drop down menu and it should have a few choices there. One of them should be a live event, and then you know you have LinkedIn Live. Everybody should have it. The reason you want to use these tools is you want to build authority. And so if I ask you a question, are you an expert in your field? I think I know what the answer is going to be. The answer is, of course, yes. And then I would follow up that with, well, would your prospects think that? Are you the go to person? Are you the authority figure? Are you the expert that stands out from everybody else? And oftentimes the answer is, most of the time the answer is no. Kind of gets people thinking. And you need to dominate your niche. And when you build authority and you do this, you show up and you make a lot of noise, then you can really stand out and start attracting the right people. Why you want to use LinkedIn and LinkedIn events is because it allows you to engage also. Obviously, all of us want to be engaging nonstop every day, every week, every month with people we want to work with and network with. And so using these tools allows you to engage with your hand-picked prospects. And then, of course, we all need to convert. We want to get people in the pipeline to get them to be clients. I sort of compare it to a conveyor belt. You got to have a ton of prospects on your conveyor belt moving along that then drop off on the end of the conveyor belt into your client bucket. And we all got to have a fat pipeline. Remember, 90% plus of the people that come into your sales funnel, top of your funnel is awareness, are going to be long-term leads. And so you've got to have this pipeline. This is a way to build that pipeline as well. All right, let's get into the how of using LinkedIn Live and LinkedIn events. So you can do a completely live Zoom event. So we all have Zoom. Everybody's online these days. You're probably familiar with Zoom. So Zoom connects with LinkedIn Live and LinkedIn events through the third-party streaming app Restream, which is what I love. I'm using right now. So you can do a Zoom live event and market that, get your Zoom going, and stream it live everywhere. Not only LinkedIn Live, you can plug in YouTube, Facebook. We have a company page on Facebook, Twitter. But my point here is Zoom live event is what you can do. You can also do a pre-recorded live stream. These are great because you can pre-record events and then schedule them to go live as a live streaming, and you can still be there interacting, chatting with a pre-recorded video. And of course, the benefit with this is that you get rid of any sort of technological blunders that might happen, something not working when you pre-record. You get it just right. You can, edit it, make it look pretty, and then stream it. So you have that option to do both. What you need, you obviously need LinkedIn Live. We all got it. Zoom. You need a Restream account, and this is the third-party streaming app, partners with LinkedIn, so no issues there, connects, and it's pretty cheap. There's a free version, of course, like anything else you can upgrade, but it's pretty inexpensive and it works great. Then you need to really focus and have and understand your LinkedIn event portal. And LinkedIn continues to upgrade this LinkedIn event portal, had a massive upgrade not too long ago, and it's fantastic. And the way you get to it is you're looking at your LinkedIn profile uh, on the left-hand side. So you go to your home screen, the left-hand side, as you're looking at it, window pane, scroll down, and you'll see events there. And you can create events, see the events you're signed up for, and so forth. Maybe you've already done that and you're familiar with it. Okay, next level tools you can have, which for me, these are just mandatory, but next level for some folks is email campaigns, because you're going to need to market these events, automated nurture campaigns going out to your contacts, whether it's DMs on LinkedIn or wherever else. You can automate the outreach to market these, and then video editing. So if you want to record a video and just kind of edit it, then that also is part of the next level source. Doing a pre-recorded video. All right, the setup for the pre-recorded. So taking a step back a little bit, when you start doing these virtual events, you want to have your show. So you want to create a theme around your show. So for example, I'm working with Vistage Chair, great guy, and he's got a theme around some of the content he puts out of growing and exiting a business. And so for his prospects, even his members, he includes, he's putting together great content on growing and exiting a business. Hot topic, and his show is around that. We branded that show. He's got a unique name for the show, and there's content going out around that. So you develop that and get that down. When you're doing the pre-recorded, you pick a day and a time that you want to pre-record your live stream. You record the show, so you do your show, and that can be, a Zoom show, like for this Vistage Chair executive coach. He's has a guest on there, so he has experts in exit planning, succession planning, talking about kind of pulling the curtain on exit planning, what owners need to do, and best practices, pitfalls to avoid. So he's got that show. He zooms that with the expert, records it, edits it up, so it has a nice little show there. And about, think of these things of anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes up to an hour is what you're looking at. But you can do those time ranges, and then so you record that. Now you have it. You need to create a thumbnail for your show, and you're going to upload this video pre-recorded to Restream, your third-party streaming app, and you're going to schedule it out. And on Restream, when you schedule this, this is where it asks you for a thumbnail, because that thumbnail is going to show up wherever this event shows up, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. That thumbnail is there. So you want to make sure to do that thumbnail great. We do it on Canva. That's a great tool. So you have your thumbnail, you schedule it out, and then you can engage. You can engage once that event is set up in LinkedIn Live. Have engaged in there. What I'm talking about is that there is a new networking tab in the LinkedIn event portal, and everybody that's pulled into that event will be in that portal, and you can engage before, during, and after, and should engage before, during, and after, hyping people up for the event, communicating. You can send DMs directly from the event portal. And so that's what I mean by engage, is as you invite people through the LinkedIn event portal, and there's some search functionality there. You can invite your first level connections, they get pulled in, and then you engage with them in the portal. So it's great, and they're a captive audience there. They're there for follow-up too. That event doesn't get deleted after it's done. So that's what I mean by engage. All right, the setup for live Zoom is you obviously schedule and set up your Zoom. You set up Restream, and so when you are setting up Restream, there's a choice there to have it be a Zoom event. They make it very easy. So you do that and you connect it to Zoom. And your Zoom needs to be set up for third-party streaming too. You got to have a paid Zoom account to do this. And there's a way to make sure you set up your Zoom account through toggling on different features so that you can stream to third-party apps, live streaming service. Not hard to get done, got to be done right, but that's how you do it. And then you go live on Zoom. So just like any other Zoom, you go live, you're streaming through Restream to all your channels, LinkedIn Live, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Okay, so broad brushstroke, you're either live through Zoom. You can even go live through Restream Studio. You don't need to do a Zoom. You can just use the studio. I'm using the studio right now, for example, to go live, and or you can do the pre-recorded directly from Restream. You can also stream a pre-recorded video on Zoom. A lot of people don't know this. There's a feature when you go to share the screen on Zoom, you click Advanced Video, upload your video, it's on the screen, and when your Zoom starts, play the video, and you're live streaming through Zoom. All right, so the marketing of your event, this is how you can do it. First of all, you should have an email process as part of your build and nurture of your business. To gather emails, do you have a process to gather emails? Where are you gathering emails? Certainly when somebody books meetings, grab the email. Do you have landing pages, otherwise known as squeeze pages, to grab emails? As you're running lead generation campaigns, are you doing that? Should be. Are you reaching out, connecting with people, grabbing their emails, getting them into your email distribution platform? I love Constant Contact. And then you nurture. And by nurturing through email, and believe you me, email still is a big important tool. And do not overlook email nurture. Got to be done right. But when I say nurture with email, part of that is nurturing with things like your events you're doing. You have a list of people you want to work with, and you're constantly adding value. And one of the things you do is, hey, I'm having this great event, LinkedIn Live. You got to check it out. It's for you. The content's for you. And here, Mr. or Mrs. Business Owner, I'm talking about exit planning. You're interested in this. I have a great expert. Here's the show. You're email inviting people. So you got that going on. You got the LinkedIn invite. So remember, through the event portal, you can invite through LinkedIn. That is a direct message through LinkedIn. So it's a different way to invite people. And you're inviting the same people through all these channels. Who cares? It's all right. The LinkedIn invite, I'm sorry, it's not a DM. That's the automated DM. The LinkedIn invite is just an invitation. You've seen that on LinkedIn. Uh, and we all get those. They're great, and it pulls people in. The DM I was talking about is there's a way to automate direct messaging to invite people to your event. These are your connections on LinkedIn, and it's another way to get this in front of people. So if you have these going out, email, because you're not going to have everybody's email. Some people won't open email, whatever the case, but you have email going out. People may see it there. You have the LinkedIn invite going out. Well, that shows up as as an alert on top of your profile. For those who are active on LinkedIn and they're going to get that invite. They're going to see it get pulled into the LinkedIn event portal. Then you have DMs going out, direct messages through LinkedIn that are going out, alerting people to this great event that you're having. So that's how you market. This is what it looks like. This is the LinkedIn event portal. This is a show we did with a very dynamic business chair, Aviva, out of Georgia, and great event. And she had a great guest. This is her show here, and you can see we had a good audience. She pulled in. This is the networking tab there on the right. This is where you can message people that are pulled into the event. So you can see how just awesome this is, and you can engage with these people and should. Okay, so what happens when you do this? Streams the event streams on the event portal and your profile. So people get pulled into the LinkedIn event portal. The banner, remember the thumbnail you created for the marketing of your event? That will flip to the live show. So now they're watching the live show. Also, anybody that shows up to your personal profile, your banner will flip also to your live show. LinkedIn sends out alerts automatically to people that you're going live. It's great. So there's some automation built in there. Uh, After the event is done, it will post to the event portal, so it's there as the event ended, but it's there. The recording's there. It stays there. That event stays there unless you delete it out of your event section. It also posts to your news feed. So now it becomes a post there, and you can tag people on that. You go in there, and it shows up as an event ended. It's there in your news feed. Tag your prospects, and I have a whole process for tagging your top prospects so people actually see it. People you want to see it in your news feed. It also posts to your channels. Automatically gets posted to your YouTube site. Automatically gets posted to Facebook. Automatically gets posted to Twitter. So it just goes up there. You don't have to post it afterwards. It's awesome. So big picture here. People are online. All the platforms are focused on video content online. Embrace LinkedIn events. Embrace LinkedIn Live. Get a show going. You don't have to be a Hollywood actor or actress to get great content, have a show going. Put some thought into that. How can you teach the people you want to work with? What value you can bring to them, and do it over and over. And maybe you're doing this monthly, maybe once every couple of months, but deliver value. And when you do this consistently, you start developing an audience, and then you can get this content in front of them. And this is how you can nurture. So big picture, develop your show, be consistent. It's one of the 5 foundational tools you got to have to build. And if you want to get with me one-on-one, then don't hesitate to reach out to me wherever you are watching this, because I'm streaming this everywhere. And I'd love to learn about your business. I can walk through exactly how to get this done. This has been sort of a quick and dirty overview, but I can share my screen, show you all the details. And remember, I do this every Tuesday, 9 a.m. California time. Glad you're here. See you next time.